Hello everybody and welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns, broadcasting the Elite of the Past Randomizer Challenge Cup 2022. We got the brackets round 2 for you today. It's Starx versus PlumeriaKnight. It's game 3, so whoever wins this is moving on and whoever loses is going home. Commentating for us, we have Dr. Bob Tastic and Nira Lightshine, and tracking is myself. Say hello everybody.
Hello everybody.
Hi everybody.
Alright. Hello everybody, my name is Dr. Bob Tastic. Joining me today on commentary is Nira Lightshine, and we have a race here. Today we are running inverted keys, everybody, so strap in for a minute. It's going to be a long one.
I think the bot knew I was commentating because it seems to like to give our racers inverted keys whenever I'm commentating.
Yep. Well, I mean, I do love me some inverted keys. I'm a little bit crazy like that. Now, of course, for those of you, if any of you are watching the brackets, not going to toot my horn or anything, but the winner of this match today actually goes on to play me. So that might be why I'm here.
Ooh, we got a hammer in the uncle's or Link's house.
Well, that absolutely is a thing you can go for. See some media checks here, and we are. Looks like we're doing a few more drops. Checking a tree pull here, which, not gonna lie, did not even know that was there.
That's a new one to me too, and makes me feel a little bit better that you didn't know that either.
I mean, I knew there were tree pulls on some things like that, but that was not a particular one I was aware of. Alright, so Star picks up a single bomb at the brewery location, which is all you need to get in there.
And there is a pod dark small key in Meyer Shack.
That is what we call a particularly unsurprising small key on account of, there being 6 of those.
Well, it looks like Starx is going to be gathering a few bombs before he goes on, which is a wise choice. You're going to need those.
That is an interesting place to get bombs. There is a little bit more of a consistent bomb location in the area, but it does require going into Skull Woods, and who wants to do that?
Yeah, what's the point when you can get consistent one bomb just of a few seconds? And there's the big key to Skull Woods.
Well, that's certainly a reason to go, elsewhere, away from Skull Woods. To come to Skull Woods later. Yeah, that's the words I'm looking for.
But there was also just 20 rubies in that second check. So, unless the big key drops here, they can't go to the back of Thieves, can they?
Yeah, we don't often expect that.
There's the bow on Stumpy.
Wow, very nice. In
Stumpy.
fact, mainly the reason when they started this game, or when they started the tournament, they wanted to pick out modes. They wanted to include inverted. And a lot of people were like, you should throw in Key Sanity, that way you're not forced to do the back of Thieves on 3 hearts.
Courage, they both have won 1 game each, so this is go home for one of them tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yep, this is game 3 of their match.
I didn't see what was in chess game, did you?
I don't believe it was important.
Yeah, it wasn't marked down, so it probably wasn't a key or an item. There's the big key to Ice Palace, though.
Yep.
Oh, it was arrows. Thank you, Tella.
So we have the Ice Palace big key. We've got the Desert big key from Thieves Town there.
Big keys are definitely not going to be something that's going to be hard to find by the looks of it tonight.
I mean, you say that, and then
Yeah, I say that, and then GT key, big key, could be on pedestal.
Yeah.
That's the dream. It being
Alright.
it being on pedestal or on lumberjack ledge.
Alright, so we're getting a check of the Skull Woods area. Star going for the back first, which makes some amount of sense here.
Yep. Only way it would make more sense to have the Cane of Samaria, but winner or can't be choosers, that's for sure.
There's a chest back here. You kind of want to get a hold of it. Ooh, nice bomb drop there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm in agreement with that. Ooh, taking 2 hearts from that Gibdo. And it's just the map to Eastern. So
I mean, that's not like the worst thing you could ever pick up. Information is good, but still, eh.
It's the map that tells you what the crystal, if it's a crystal or pendant, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a little bit backwards from OOT, where in OOT it's the compass that tells you whether it's a medallion or like what its thing is, medallion or stone. But yeah.
Also, Stark's picking up one of the few keys in the game that are going to be in its vanilla location.
Yeah, there's one guaranteed. There's a vanilla key under that pot. There's also. Oh wait, no, this is an entrance. Never mind.
There's also one off of, I think, a Gibdo in the back of Skullwoods too, isn't there?
Yes, that is correct. Yeah, all the enemy drops, pot locations, those aren't shuffled in this mode. They can be shuffled, but this is not that.
No, that would be more miserable than what a key sanity
So,
would be.
What PlumeriaKnight's problem here, trying to get these bombs, what he needs to do is grab the bottom one first, then the top one. Because if you grab the top one, the fireball comes in and beats you in the face.
Okay.
Or you could do that.
Oh, okay. I thought that he wasn't going to make that for a second. What was that on that chest?
It's just a piece of heart.
Okay. I saw something red. That's all I saw.
Now, PlumeriaKnight's about to go for the big chest here.
And it is just 20 rubies. And looks like Starx is going to learn, or going to do, the Skullwoods bomb jump.
Yep.
And take a death while doing so.
Yeah, Skullwoods bomb jump, I'll give it to you. It's not a particularly easy thing when you have no sword and no boots. You know what I mean?
No,
you got to line it up on one of 2 pixels, 2 Y pixels.
No, it's not easy, but like if I would say if there's a bomb jump that everyone should learn, it's that.
Well,
it's probably the easiest one to set up.
Well, I mean, I think the one in Paradox Cave is a little easier to set up, but that one's also pretty easy. If there's a bomb jump I'd say everyone needs to learn, it's probably the Ice Pellets one. Even though there's a lot of ways to skip it with the cane, you can still have to go in there without it.
Yeah,
and you really do not want to have to do vanilla ice runs or ice pellet strats.
Yeah, and Plumeria took another death, and those Gibdos are just.
This is going to be the most annoying map in Plumeria's existence. What do you think?
Yeah. This is
Meanwhile, Star is picking up a rather sizable chunk of money here. That's the whole purpose of this archery game, is to get you 104 rupees per play.
And he got it. Looks like we're going to get the dig game, too.
Yep. So yeah, basically you got to figure this is picking up money for the dig game and also potentially having to go into pod here in a second. The flute, of course, giving you access over to Pod immediately.
And there's blue mail.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, Star also hasn't actually checked Stumpy yet, which will net him the bow. And that would make, with the bow and the hammer, I would say, you know, it's a little bit less awful to go to Pod, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. And with these two skills levels, they probably can do Dark Room easily in Pod. And Stumpy is now, Starx is now picking up his bow from Stumpy.
Yep. All right, so Starx is going to go to the Mire Shed, also probably going to check what the medallion is. Yep, also sees the bombos there. And, yeah, so we got that one Pod key in here, if I recall correctly. So that's going to point you even more toward Pod, if you weren't already headed there directly.
Yep, they still have to get at least, 5 keys to fully complete Pod?
And I guess this is probably the first hype cave we've seen.
Yep. We haven't seen Light World Hype Cave or Mini Moldorm.
We have the map of Hera, we got another Pod key, a piece of heart, a glove, and a map of Pod.
Okay, so now we know what crystal Pod is going to have, or what Pod's going to have, what pendant or crystal-wise. Power glove or glove is always nice to have, though.
Alright, interestingly enough, PlumeriaKnight heading back to... didn't get the brewery done here.
Yep, I think that was just arrows, too. Nope, piece of heart.
Alright, so Star going directly for Pod here.
I do like the fact that getting the blue mail upgrade for Starx's character makes it a shiny Dragonair, though.
Hey, there is that. Yeah.
Wonder what the red mail turns it into.
A Magikarp. I'm kidding.
No, it could be.
I'm mixing up my evolutionary lines.
Could be Dragonite, so.
Yeah, I mean, it could be, but I mean, like, there's already a Dragonite sprite, so I don't know.
Oh, it's Dragonite's colors that it will get.
Ah, okay. That would make sense.
Yeah, you don't want to change the sprite too much, that's for sure. And, Plumeria is getting his blue mail.
Well then, I guess we get to find out what the red mail is.
Yep, it is Dragonite colors.
That is, in fact, correct. Alright, so both runners going now for Pod. No real surprise there. Both of them kind of leaving a couple of overworld locations behind doing this. Of course, you've got... well, I mean, there's a few. You could do a little bit on the mountain. You could do pyramid. You could do catfish with that glove. But yeah, we definitely expect that to be later. And if you're going to go to catfish, you just like flute to 2, right?
Yes. Had to think about that for a second. Because it's different with the Dark World.
Yeah, Dark World fluting is weird. Unless you're playing glitch modes and using blue potions on transitions. Alright, well, we got the Pod compass in Pod, so we got that going for us at least.
Only way that'd be more ironic is if that was the place, the spot in Pod that the compass drops in the vanilla game.
Yeah, pretty much. So Star running around, dodging some of these crystal beetles. I mean, yes, we have red mail. I'm still not a huge fan of only being on 3 hearts, because there are a lot of things that deal the same amount of damage no matter what.
Yeah.
So interestingly enough, Star going for this locked door here. This particular chest is actually not in logic unless you have all 6 pod keys. So I didn't expect it to contain a lot of stuff. Ooh, gross. Gross. This is a castle tower small key.
Oh.
That is not the most fun thing I've ever seen in my life.
Well, it is fun for those watching, but not the ones playing it so much. What is Starx doing? Is he getting the helmet sword?
Well, I think he's just going to the back of pod. He's got that one key he can use.
Yeah,
so,
I think he's doing the helmet sword. Nope, okay, never mind, I'm wrong.
No, you can't get to helmet sword without the big key.
Oh yeah, good point. Me and my excitement. I forgot we're in key sanity.
So Starx, what you want to do here is go around so you can get that chest right now. Because that chest down there is in logic.
Sadly, he can only check 3 chests right now.
Well, hammering up could happen.
True, but he's still... Oh, that's true. I didn't think about hammer jump. He can't do the big key chest, but he can do that. Do the dark room stuff.
Yep. Now, I don't love doing dark rooms without, like, you know, a sword. So this is...
There's the hook shot.
Wow.
Hook
and
shot
bombos. That's a thing.
Out of logic, dark or pod, the way to go. It looks like Starx might be going back.
And those things are actually out of logic without another pod key. You need at least 3. Those would be in logic for sure.
It looks like we're gonna get a bomb jump here.
Mm-hmm.
Props to anyone that can do bomb jump.
Yep. This one's not... This one is, I mean, it's fairly precise, but it is doable if you know how to line up the pixels and everything.
There's 300 rubies. Yeah, my
He's not going for the top left ones.
my hands don't bend that way, so I can't do that with a keyboard.
I bet you could.
No,
it's really all about the buffering. Like, you can use the menu to buffer it. It's not that. Go ahead.
I had to learn Icebreaker in a different way than normal because my hands literally can't bend in the way that's usually needed for it.
Well, there you go.
We found a way that worked for me, like, after only a couple of minutes. So...
Cool. Now, Plumeria is going for a really interesting play here, going for the second chest in Agate Tower in the dark.
Ooh. That's gross.
It's a pretty difficult track here, but it is possible if you know exactly what you're doing.
Yep, if he had the fire rod, that's just 10 arrows on Pyramid Ledge. If he had the fire rod, he could light up the room.
And we see that Star is now going to go ahead and head to Catfish.
Which I don't think we've seen Catfish yet, have we?
Nope. I mean, it only became possible once we got the glove out of Hype Cave, so it's fairly recent that occurred.
And there's a key to Misery Mire.
Yep. Mire, of course, not the world's most important keys. but technically you need all 3 in logic to get the items on the left side of Mire.
At 20 rubies on catfish.
So yeah, probably something up here on the mountain like Plumeria is doing.
Yeah, they can do. They do have access to Hookshot Cave, don't they?
Yep, absolutely. Again, out of logic access, but nobody actually cares.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that we're in Dark World for a second. Oh. This is so fun to watch, though. I love Key Sanity watching.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so we got a big heart in Super Bunny Cave, as well as a Turtle Rock small key.
Yep, which I think that makes 2 in Turtle Rock. Alright, no, just 1, never mind.
Yeah. We're going to have a hot minute before we get to use those Turtle Rock small keys, unfortunately.
We are going to find out what opens up Turtle Rock, though.
It is the good old Vanilla Quake Medallion. Now, we did see that Bombos was the medallion for Mire, but of course, neither of our runners can use the Bombos medallion yet.
Nope.
On account of lack of sword.
Well, it's lack of Master Sword at that.
No, you only need 1 sword to use the medallion.
Oh, wait, that's right. I'm thinking...
To look at the tablets, you need multiple swords. Ooh, and there's the Quake Medallion. So in order to get access to the front door of Turtle Rock, you have to have access to the other doors of Turtle Rock.
Yep, and okay, I love the Dragonair bunny sprite.
Actually, wait. No, I'm making that up. You don't have to have the mirror to get that item in this game.
But there was nothing but a few pieces of heart, I think rubies, and the bloomerang in Hookshot Cave.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so a sword from the old man, and there's our Moon Pearl sitting in Spectacle Rock Cave.
And they can get that even because they don't need to get items to get there.
Yep.
So,
the Moon Pearl is in fact in logic in this location.
yep.
As long as you can reach Death Mountain, and in this particular mode where you start with the flute, guess what you can do?
Yeah.
Is it reach Death Mountain? It is.
And no, sword is not in logic.
Correct. The sword is not in logic because
they needed the lamp. They need the lamp to be able to do it in logic.
But because that Moon Pearl is in logic, now all of main Light World is in logic, so we can expect to find a lamp somewhere. But right now we're gonna see what is it? A Paradox Cave play.
Yep, this is a wise choice. There isn't much they can check right now.
And I mean, they can actually go all the way to Hera if they want, and get that Quake Medallion.
No, they can't. They can't get Quake unless they got the mirror.
No, I was mistaken. You do not need the mirror to get that in Inverted. You just get behind it and walk up there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm glad you know what you're talking about. And there's the Compass, the Ice Palace.
I mean, people are like, oh, compasses, those are worthless. You have no idea how many times I've been like, wait, how do I only have 6 items? And it saved me some time that way. Hey, there's an ice rod.
Yep,
and there's another sword.
And 20 rubies. Ooh, Plumeria never found the original, hasn't gone and done Old Man yet.
Yep. So with this Paradox Cave bomb jump, what I've learned is you want to get on the bottom first, and then just start walking backwards, and it really won't let you walk off.
Yeah, and Courage Pope is right though. These guys are basically in sync with their race right now.
Yep. They did decide to go different ways here. Star going for the Spiral Cave, while Plumeria going for Mimic Cave here. In order to get to both of these, you got to go down and then back up anyway. So
And
there's
a nice Palace small key. Sorry.
Yeah, Ice Palace small key there. Now, with that sword from Paradox Cave, that sword was in Logic, and that puts, you know, accessing a good chunk of Ice Palace into Logic as well. We also have the big key and a small key, and yeah, that's gross. So it looks like Plumeria is going to go over to Hera first, and then maybe come back and do Spiral Cave. And yeah, I'm going to walk over and grab that Quake Medallion. So that does give our runners access to the front door of Turtle Rock. However, what it doesn't give our runners access to is anything inside Turtle Rock. They would either need Pain of Samaria or sick hover skills and the boots.
That was the big key for Eastern Palace right there, though.
That is certainly something fairly welcome.
Oh, is he gonna do the bomb or the? I can't speak. The bottle.
The Hera Pot.
Yeah, thank you.
The Hera Pot is certainly a plan here. So this is another buffered thing you can do here. Yeah, that's where you want it. You want the edge of the menu, just past the edge of the menu, you want the white pixel on the edge of the chest to be visible and nothing to the left of that.
And thank you, Scottish Brave, for raiding our group right now.
Yo! Welcome, welcome, and thanks for joining us.
I am Nira Lightshine, and this is my co-commentator, Dr. Bobtastic, too, those who aren't aware. We're calling the final game between PlumeriaKnight and Starx 433. This is go home for one of these two.
Inverted Keys had to come watch. That sounds like a plan to me. Alright, so we've got Moldorm going down for PlumeriaKnight, and Star about to join the fray. Yeah, gonna need to do that again.
Just 10 arrows, but it was a crystal though.
Yep, and we definitely take those. Of course, that does orphan 2 entire locations here within Tower of Hera. But I find the more locations you orphan, the better it is, because you'll just be better incentivized to come back and unorphan them.
Yeah.
And if you really want to be technical, it also orphans ether tablets. So.
That was a good hammer strat, though, on Plumeria's side with that kill, though.
Yep. Good old hammer strats. Very much preferred if all you've got is the single sword, the fighter sword. You don't want to put Moldorm into the enraged state. And for Star, who has the Master Sword and could use it without putting it into the enraged state, also opting to use the hammer because nobody wants to have to do this, the spin strats. Then it'll fall off, and nobody likes that.
Yeah.
Alright, so Plumeria now heading over to the Eastern Palace portal. That does make some sense. I suspect with that Eastern Big Key and the bow likely just gonna go over here and actually finish it.
Yep, because the only small key in here is found in underneath a pot anyway.
Yep. The small key for Eastern is, of course, not randomized at all, so...
Not unless they program it that way.
Yeah. There is a thing that was recently added called Pottery Lottery, and that's a thing. But...
What is that?
It's where every pot in the game is also shuffled as part of the item pool. You get up to like 1,069 items. And speaking of small keys, that was the Swamp Palace small key, which is very, very important if you do in fact need to go into Swamp.
Yep, Swamp is another one of those that only needs one key, isn't it? Because the rest of them are in underneath pots or something.
Yep. But of course, what that does mean is since that door that requires the key is very early in the dungeon, you will require that to do almost anything in that dungeon. There's one chest you can get without the Swamp Small.
Yep, and that's where the Swamp Small usually is that one chest.
And little trivia fact, when Key Sanity first came out, there was a bug that caused the Swamp Small key to still be in that vanilla location about 10% of the time. Which is well above what it should have been.
Sick Kid can be checked now.
Yep, one bottle acquired in the big chest of Eastern, this time with bees. Alrighty. So
there's a small key to get. Oh, there's a small key to Ganon.
Yep. You do need some non-zero number of GT small keys. Usually, if you come in there with the big key and everything you need to beat the dungeon, then all you need really is the one.
Yep, because you can find enough on your way back up, to get through there otherwise. I'm surprised that that Plumeria hasn't gone and done the old man check.
Yeah. The old man check is kind of time consuming in Keys Inverted, just because you have to go in the cave, go out the cave, walk all the way up the mountain, get in the silly portal, go back down the mountain. It's kind of obnoxious, and I can understand someone skipping it, but it is really nice to have that sword, and it would have done some good. Alright, so Star is now taking that main Kakariko portal, so we're going to get our early game, what's usually the early game checks taken care of here.
Yeah, 33-minute Lost Woods check right now.
And almost night's time for Plumeria. Getting a little bit wrecked there, unfortunately.
Yep, not gonna get that quick kill. Compass for Ganon's Tower. Thanks, game.
Yeah, I mean the compass again. That's your chest count. I mean, if you're losing count of chests in Ganon's Tower, it could be signs of a bigger problem, but it's not the worst thing. It could be the map of Ganon's Tower.
Very true. I'd rather find the compass than the map with inverted key sandy. And the green pendant is desert.
Now we have already found the big key of desert. One of the things about inverted is desert. There's a lot of ways to get into desert in the normal game, but in inverted, you have to have the book. That's the only way you could do it.
We've also found 3 bottles total now, along with I forget what we just found.
Powder?
Yeah, powder. So we got a lot of checks in Kakariko we can do, and unless we can find the Pegasus boots, we cannot get whatever the library ledge item is if it's important.
Yep, that is true. Do have some bonk items that are still at large. Ooh,
There's
flippers sitting there in the well, so now that Ice Palace play is a possibility.
Yep, and Zora's in logic too. There's a lot of things that just came into logic.
Dragonair learns surf. Get out! Don't get out.
Thieves Town Big Key was just found.
Mm-hmm.
Swamp technically is completable right now.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I had not considered that. No, you have the mirror. You need the mirror.
Oh yeah, never mind, sorry.
Yeah, the mirror is kind of necessary. Unfortunately.
Yep,
I was having some entrance flashbacks where it's not necessarily required.
don't listen to the crazy person that behind the curtain over here, please.
Alrighty, so we've got...
We got the Titan...
second glove.
Sorry.
So second glove there, that gives you access to quite a bit here.
Did we catch what was on Lumberjack?
I didn't, because there was a bit of a hiccup in the stream there.
BK, is that the book?
BK in that case would be big key. Some sort of big key.
There's a lamp.
Well then, that is certainly a place to find a lamp. Whether it is a good one or a bad one, I will leave that up to as an exercise for the reader. See, and I have so little knowledge about this, I couldn't even tell you if Dragonair could learn all these moves. Oh! That was the mirror on the library.
Okay, I'm glad you caught that, because I blinked at the exact same time they went in. Let's see that the boots are here.
That sure would be possible.
300 rubies. And the map for Swamp Palace is in the back of Escape.
Looks like it. Apparently my restream got behind for some reason.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild does have a good soundtrack.
Alrighty. So, Star going for Cave 45 here. Doesn't even want the 300 rupees sitting there. I mean, sitting on 870, I can understand that. I'm always just paranoid that I'm going to run out of rupees for, you know, potions and junk. Alright, so our dam location, we have another pod key. And then there was something in the drained location. We're about to hit the mini Moldorm location for some free stuff. 1 bug net, 1 piece of heart, pack of bombs, a compass, a turtle rock, and a piece of heart. So not the world's most exciting mini Moldorm cave. GT small, okay. That's what was at the drained dam. Ah. Plumeria is selling off good bees for the cash here. Very nice. Thieves Town compass, the Ice Rod Cave having yet another pod key. That's 4 or 5, if I'm not mistaken.
That looked like the big key to spot, or did I mistake that?
No, it was small.
Okay.
Alright, so Star looking like we're going for that Ice Palace play we talked about a minute ago. Yeah, I don't love going to Ice Palace without the cane, of course, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep, and with Bombos, they can do it.
Alright, Plumeria about to pick up the lamp off of the Magic Bat.
I don't like even with Red Mail, though, I don't like the idea of them going in there with only 6 or 7 hearts.
Yeah. I mean, if you go to fight Cold Stare with 6 hearts and Red Mail, and you get hit by the puffball 3 times, you're dead.
But, yeah, I was kind of surprised about that, too, that he didn't go check the flipper checks.
Yeah, a little odd.
Maybe he wants to wait till he's got the mirror or something.
Honestly, so my official assessment of the situation is, given the fact that we have access to Misery Mire otherwise, I think the boots are in Mire. Because a lot of times when there's multiple ways to get into a location and you have one of the ways, the other way is often in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just like the fire rod tends to be an Ice Palace.
Yeah. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if that was the case here.
I find it ironic in those seeds where Fire Rod is in Ice Palace and Ice Rod is in Turtle Rock.
Yeah. I mean, that just sounds like a normal day at Rando to me, not gonna lie.
It is. I've lost count how many times I've seen that them be in the places that make no sense for them to be in logic.
Star, of course, pulling off the old school Ice Palace bomb jump there.
Very nicely done.
Kind of having no cane.
He can complete ice, can't he?
Yep, sure can. You can pick up every single chest in ice and actually beat it.
Why didn't he go to the big chest? He's got the key. Oh, he's checking.
He's going right side first.
Yeah, he's going iced tea. I forgot about that.
Well, this is not the way to iced tea. This is the way to the 3 chests on the right. But this way he can go up here, get the key, and then take the key through the other door, and then go down.
Again, don't listen to the crazy person. That's me.
I mean, yeah, I'm not trying to sound mean when I'm correcting people.
No, you're not. You're not. I'm cracking a joke when I say that.
All right. Well, there is a shovel inside Ice Palace, so that is certainly again a thing.
We're getting the flipper checks on Plumeria's side.
So we get a shield, or we don't get a shield.
Nobody wants to get the Fisher Price shield that when you actually have to walk further for it.
All right, so good old hobo here.
If that was the mirror shield, I would probably have grabbed it, but level 1 shield, not so much.
Well, I mean, they're progressive, so you got to grab them in order, unfortunately.
I know. What I mean is if I had the level 2 shield at that point.
All right, so 100 rupees from the hobo, and we get some freezors down. All right, so Star going for another bomb jump here in Ice Palace to get over to the iced tea room a little quicker.
Oh, is he gonna save the big key or big chest for last then?
Yeah, Star, you don't need to hit that switch on the way to iced tea. You just need to hit it on the way back. I say that because I have done that way too many times, and I have to continually remind myself of it.
Yeah, I was
fairy in the fairy fountain there.
That's always nice to have.
And now Star going for this other bomb jump. Now this bomb jump is actually free. Or not going to do the bomb jump at all. Right. Because it's got the hook shot. But you could do the bomb jump if you didn't have the hook shot there to get across.
Yeah, you just have, with that one, you just have to basically set yourself in front of it, right?
Well, if you want to bomb jump back across, what you do is you get yourself in the top left corner of that thing, facing right, and then just drop the bomb.
Okay.
I mean, not top left, top right corner. So, like, you hug the wall and the top. Yeah.
And Zora had 300 rubies.
Yeah, a little bit of a refund on the scam there.
Hey, some money is better than none. Unless it's a 1 ruby or a 20.
Alright, so we see Crystal at Swamp, Crystal at Ice, and I think Crystal at Pod as well. And I think it looked like Pod Swamp were the 5/6s. But it could be making that up. Oh, and Star takes a death on Cold Stare. That is very unfortunate. But as we were saying earlier, not entirely unexpected on account of Ice Palace being, you know, not easy.
Yeah, but he can at least do a quick run back to Cold Stare, but that's a heavy that's a bad death to happen.
I mean, it's not that quick because we don't have the icebreaker available, so we have to go the old-fashioned way.
That's very, very true.
Right, and Plumeria also picking up that extra pod key. All right, Plumeria going for the desert area checks. We're going to see what's on the ledge. Another sword in Desert Palace. That is unfortunate on account of desert being a pendant, and you're not wanting to have to go in there. And Star, of course, having skipped the old man for now, might end up going back for it, but still, or not Star, Plumeria skipped the old man. So that's the other sword that we've seen so far.
Yeah, that would like hopefully, because you do need at least Master Sword Ganon to hurt, or Master Sword to hurt Ganon.
Yeah, and I mean personally, if I'm doing Master Sword Ganon, I am having a bad time.
Yep, I would rather go a little bit out of my way for that difference that a tempered would make.
Yeah, like you're climbing, like you're going through GT, you find the book, you just go over there and grab that sword real quick. That seems like a plan. All right, so Star has once again reached the lair of Cold Stare.
Oh, it looks like Plumeria is getting his Master Sword now.
Yep, very nice. Hopefully Star will be able to hold off the Cold Stare this time.
I know this is a race, but Cold Stare is one of those fights you do not, you don't want to go crazy with.
Oh yeah, there you go. So one of the things that Star can do here is if you think you're about to get hit, stand still and hope an ice thing hits you instead.
Yeah.
The ice from the ceiling, of course, will only deal half a heart of damage to you on red mail, whereas Cold Stare proper will deal 2. And you don't want to take too many of those. Very nicely done on Star. Nice redemption, and the Ice Palace has been conquered.
Yep, and it was a piece of heart on Cold Stare.
So yeah, aside from the shovel that we found in here, that was pretty much a bust, as far as I could tell.
At least it was a crystal. That's like the only bright side to this.
Maybe Star will go ahead and check the shovel spot pretty soon. Yeah, could be boots under that shovel spot, so you never know. We do know that we are going to find the boots at some point this seed on account of Swamp being a crystal, a 5/6 crystal at that, and the mirror being on the library. Unfortunately, we have seen all the other flipper checks on Plumeria's side, so we will not find the boots there.
Nope, but it could be right here at Hammer Pigs.
Yeah, that's a good old-fashioned ironic place for the boots to be. It's like, could have used that about 12 seconds ago. Come on.
Nope, piece of heart.
Alright, so Plumeria now getting out of here with the Smith. Of course, going to head to the light world so we can turn in the Smith. And then we'll, of course, have to save and quit if you want to pick up the purple chest. I don't know if that's going to be a thing.
I'm convinced the boots are somewhere in Kakariko, to be honest.
I'm telling you, Misery Mire. Misery Mire. I mean, it doesn't have to be in Mire, of course. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to sound like, some sort of absolute authority.
There's the book.
Hello. We take those, especially when we know there's a sword on the desert ledge. And I think we have the big and small keys for desert.
No. Oh wait, yeah. Plumeria does.
Yeah.
But yeah, was about to say they don't have the mirror. Then I'm like, wait, that's standard logic. Oh, he's gonna go check the Bombo's tablet.
That is absolutely a perfectly good play here while you're at it.
Yeah, don't want to go to the desert if you don't have to, especially if it's not completable.
Well, I mean, in this case, I absolutely want to go to desert.
Yeah. Oh, there's the big key of fire.
Okay. Well, that's where our boots are going to be. I don't know.
It's going to be in desert.
We got one beautiful, beautiful sword waiting there on the ledge for Plumeria, so quite likely to want to do that. Probably going to go ahead and go to the right here first, though, because that's kind of the more efficient way to full route this particular dungeon. Yes, we did. As we recall, this is in fact the Green Pendant dungeon. So if and when Plumeria decides to complete this dungeon, that's going to give you another item over at Sazra. Speaking of fetch quests, there's your mushroom. Mushroom is so much more of a pain to turn in an inverted. It is just the worst. Alright, we got another Turtle Rock small key there in desert as Star heads into Eastern to clean this out. We have seen this on Plumeria's side already. One piece of heart on the torch in desert, so nothing great there. And we'll see the big chest of desert with 50 rubies.
My question would be, is Land Molus worth doing?
I mean, it's 2 items, and it's not too terribly long to get done. I feel like I would do it, but then again, I'm extremely conservative with my route. Which, incidentally, is why I'm still in this tournament.
Yeah, and then the back two keys of desert are always going to be there unless they do the pot lottery, like you said.
Yep.
Pot lottery actually sounds like a fun kind of one to do.
My favorite thing is doing like a several person multi-world with pottery lottery engaged. So that's like a 6-hour afternoon thing.
I'm in. When do you want to do it?
We'll see.
I've wanted to do multi-world since it came out.
Yeah, multi-world interesting. Alrighty. So we've got PlumeriaKnight employing some ice rod strats here on land mode, which you could argue is the vanilla intended strat, on account of when you finish and you acquire the boots from Sahasrara, the first thing he tells you is, hey, there's a useful item over on the east side of Lake Hylia. Maybe you should go get it before you go to desert.
Yeah, an 8-year-old me, 8-year-old self of me, you know what I mean.
Couldn't see the crack in the wall?
Yeah.
Same.
I didn't know until I started doing randomizer that Ice Rod was supposed to be the logical way to put down the land mollusk.
Alright, so Plumeria, looking like we're going to go ahead and turn in that green pendant, which certainly sounds like a plan. I mean, vanilla boots would be on my mind.
Yes.
If I wasn't so certain that they were in Misery Mire.
You know, the cane could be on green pendant.
That would be kind of gross.
Because we don't technically need the mirror just yet. It's the cane.
Oh, dude!
I
Dude,
called
what?
it.
You got it right there. One cane of Samaria, special delivery via Sahasrara. And
The only thing I'm sad about is I didn't say which cane, but I did say it one of the canes.
I mean, we all knew you meant cane of Samaria. That's the relevant one.
Yeah. Unless you're me and haven't gotten certain scripts down, so you still use it.
Oh, I have been known to use Brian strats on blind occasionally.
Yeah, I know. I've seen people in the main tournament still do it, so it doesn't make me feel entirely bad that the people in the main tournament still do it.
All right, so PlumeriaKnight now heading into Misery Mire, where I feel like the boots are going to be in here. No guarantees.
Could the mirror or could the boots be in Turtle Rock? Or do you need the mirror to get into Turtle Rock?
No, you don't need the mirror to get into Turtle Rock, because in Inverted you can just hop on the back.
Okay.
And because we have Quake and the Cane of Samaria, we can actually go into Turtle Rock the old-fashioned way.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I'm still getting used to it, so I tend to ask a lot of questions about Inverted.
Oh yeah, I can definitely understand that.
Never hurts to ask questions, that's for sure, especially if you're learning about something still. And looks like on Stark's side, we are going to be checking the entirety of Thieves now.
Yep, going for the whole shebang.
Actually, he can't check the full thing. He doesn't got the small key.
Yeah, there is that one particular location that is unavailable. But most runners would be willing to check the back three without that one.
Yeah. The only downside too is blind is a pendant.
Yep.
That's an interesting choice to light the torches before or right now, but I do I'm still kind of slow with the torches, so.
Well, so when you've got the lamp there, what you want to do is push all the blocks first in the first room, and then light the torches, and then the second room you light the torch as you push the group of blocks, and you have about a couple of seconds of leeway.
Oh yeah, no, I know what to do. It's just I always I just don't like being I always feel like I'm being too slow with the thing.
The Hera small key in that blind chest there. That's a little bit of an unfortunate situation.
Oh, what would be ironic is if the small key for Thieves Town is in Hera's basement.
And given that particular location for the small key, that's possible. If that Hera small key had been like in the attic or on blind, then it wouldn't have been possible. But because it was in the maiden chest specifically, it is then possible for the small key to Thieves Town to be behind it. There's our boots! What did I tell you all?
Yep. I think it's just what is it we need? I think it's just the fire rod, and we're in go. Or no, we need the mirror and the fire rod still.
Yeah, so mirror, fire rod, and pod, and potentially Turtle Rock big keys.
Oh yeah, good point. Well, we also
and
need
maybe GT big key.
Well, you need the GT big key.
You do, but it could also just be in GT. So.
Oh, true.
So I mean you would technically not be in go mode until you hit that point. Yes.
There was a big key on Lumberjack Ledge, wasn't there?
That does, if I recall, that does sound accurate.
There could always be the GT big key.
Yeah, if you are our runners, you are rooting real hard for that to be the Swamp big key or the Hera big key.
Well, what if the GT is attached to one of those big chests?
Well, then you're in trouble now, aren't you?
I like seeing really trolley seeds. Like, they're fun to watch.
All right, so Star is now heading around with the blacksmith. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, he's just going to the light world, obviously.
We're not going to be able to see stash strats for or Vitreous.
Yeah, unfortunately, no cape for that. But
yep. Oh,
I guess you could also do it with Brian, technically.
He needs to be careful.
Ooh.
Oh wait,
fairy...
no, he's got a fairy. Never mind.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. The fairy was there, but yeah, one dead Viddy.
That's
full
not...
heart, sank heart on Vitreous.
Yeah, but using your emergency fairy is not something you want to use. Not when the boss is dead, basically dead at that point.
Alright, so Star is about to go pick up his reading material.
Oh yeah, it was the book on those two. Where is he going? Is it Ice Palace he's going towards?
Yep, Ice Palace time indeed. No real surprises here, as Ice is full clearable, and now we have a sword that makes it pretty trivial, and 10 whole hearts now instead of the 6 that Star went in with.
Yep, and with the cane, he can go ahead and just go straight through to the end with Icebreaker.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a much more palatable Ice Palace than the previous iteration we saw on Star's screen.
Yep. Stone TR.
I don't think we know about Turtle Rock's medallion / pendant status.
Oh yeah.
I know when he says stone, he means pendant because that's OOT terminology coming in. And I mean, ZSR does stream a lot of Zooter Rando, and did I just say Zooter Rando? That's redundant. And there was even an OOT Rando match happening on ZSR 1 when we started this. And I think it's still going.
He's having trouble with setting up Icebreaker. There he goes.
There you go. Ice officially broken. And of course, inverted is the one weird mode where you will see people go into the back of Escape and then walk out the front. Or walk out the Sanctuary mode, and this isn't standard, you know?
Yep. We never checked the dig spot with the shovel, did we?
I don't believe so, so that is still a possibility here. I do think Star are going to go for the desert play here, which is going to turn out to be useful.
Yep, that gave us Tempered, which, if Tempered is not too far out of the way, it never hurts to have. Better than having to do spin slash Master Sword Ganon.
Yeah, having to do spins on Ganon for every single hit is a real awful situation. You don't love it. And also remember, Plumeria picked up that mushroom earlier here in the desert, which Star will also be picking up momentarily.
Yep, we got a few checks to do. We got a few fetch quests. At least the fetch quests in this game aren't as bad as Ocarina of Time's fetch quests.
Yeah. I always thought they should take the adult and child trading quests in Ocarina of Time and split them up into separate checks.
Yeah.
But that would require some significant alteration of the inventory, because all of them share one inventory slot.
I will say this, one thing I really always did kind of enjoy in Ocarina of Time was when you do when you jump into the future, how so much of how certain aspects of the world has changed because of the 7 years.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Mary is about to finish off Ice Palace. Seems to be having a little bit of network issues here right now, so hopefully that will clear up soon.
Yeah. Till it does.
Star is going to pick up that Tempered Sword, though, which is very nice for Star.
Till the connection issues fix. This you can listen to me dance. Oh wait, that might be copyrighted.
All right. Star now heading for the Landmo fight. We will see Star on that pretty soon, and again, luckily Star is going for Landmo because the green pendant does lead to the Cane of Samaria.
Yeah.
Which is going to be quite important.
Just a tiny bit.
So, yeah. So either way, we do need a Fire Rod to beat this seed. We either need it to beat, or to get to Mothula, or we need it to beat Trinex. I honestly expect Fire Rod or something necessary to be within good old Swamp Palace.
I'm going to say... Hey, wait, have they done all the Skull Woods checks? Oh, wait, no, yeah, they have.
They've done all the ones they can access, unfortunately.
I'm going to say Fire Rod on Helmasaur.
Ooh, that would be a possibility. We'd still, of course, need to pick up the Pod Big Key for that to happen, but yeah, this looks like a swamp play from PlumeriaKnight.
Yeah. I will say this though. He doesn't have a mirror yet.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be like, oh wait a minute, but he knows where it is.
Yeah.
So it's probably just gonna be run over, grab it real quick, yeah, and then come back. And this is arguably the fastest way to do this. Like, I couldn't tell you for sure. Oh, and you can take care of the shovel spot while you're at it. So that is then accurate.
Yeah, let's see what's on shovel spot.
Just bombs. So nothing going on there.
You know that with that big key though, that's on lumberjack. All of this could be moot if that's GT.
Yep. I mean, yeah. So there is a pretty sizable chance we'll need to find that other small key to Agate Tower, which is everybody's favorite search in Key Sanity. And by everybody's favorite search, I mean literally nobody's favorite search.
Except the people who are commentating. Because we're not the ones doing it.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm going to be playing one of these guys in the next round, so I don't want to curse them because then I'll curse myself.
Okay, well, I'm not racing either of them, so I have a little bit of leeway.
We can blame all the cursing on you.
Okay,
that's
then.
what we'll do.
No, I've done a few commentating races with Krista J, so I might have gotten her curse ability.
Uh-oh. All right, so we've got a King's Tomb check, and also we got bonk rocks there from Plumeria. That is bombs.
And 5 rubies on the mushroom.
Okay, then. Alright, so we are now going to have so Star is headed over to turn that green pendant, so we'll very shortly pick up the Cane of Samaria.
Did he abandon the purple chest?
I don't think Star had the purple chest. It's Plumeria that has it.
No, I could have sworn he had it. That's my bad.
Maybe I'm making that up.
We might both be crazy. But yeah,
I guess Plumeria is going to Catfish?
Yep, which was just 20 rubies.
I just find it, strange that Plumeria hadn't gotten to Catfish yet. I didn't even think about that. Anyway, Star going into Mire. That's going to be 1 free boots for Star coming up. Yes, I did just say 1 free boots. Don't worry about my pluralization.
So he's only going to get 1 boot? Sweet.
I mean, it's definitely only 1 boot on the icon, so... Alright, 1 Compass of Hera in the purple chest as Plumeria is now making play into Swamp Palace. And this is not going to work out the way you want it to.
Why not?
Because you haven't drained the dam yet.
Oh. Yeah, that would make sense.
I made the exact same mistake in my... I think I might have made the exact same mistake in the race you commentated of mine. Something to that effect. But it was very recent. And I was like, oh, right, I need to drain the dam first and then use the mirror.
I don't think that one was me, but like I think I did watch that one.
Yeah, I think that might have been the last one I did that was absurd. Anyway. Alright, PlumeriaKnight into Swamp Palace. There are 9 checks that PlumeriaKnight can make at the moment in here, and if the big key happens to show up here, then the 10th one is also live.
Yep, and he also found a Turtle Rock small key off that first chest.
Oh, well, that's a lot of T-Rock keys.
Yep. Neither of them have found the fire rod still, though.
I'll star over in Misery Mire doing the cutscene chest play.
Which I think was just a heart container.
Yeah, that is accurate.
Yeah,
if I had to guess what happened to PlumeriaKnight, I think PlumeriaKnight might have had their disconnect settings maintain or like increase the delay, and so like they might have had a little bit of an issue over time, and so now it looks like they're about a minute behind on the timer. But that's just my guess. Anyways, so you remember that Castle Tower small key I was talking about?
Yep, there's the other one. Aga's still in logic because we don't know what that big key is for.
Mm-hmm. PlumeriaKnight having just the hardest time getting into the right position for the diver down glitch here.
Yep. So, sometimes it can be hard to get the right position down.
I'm trying to set up for the bomb version. I mean, either way, you need to do the diagonal exit from the water, and that's the tricky part that's not happening here.
Yeah, this is one reason I struggle with diver down still, is because I can't get the exit out of the water done.
The real trick is you need to be holding down right before you hit the water, essentially.
Yeah, and looks like he gave up on.
Oh,
diver.
he had it. He had it on that last one. But the point is, once you get on there and hold out your sword, you then hold upright. And so it's a bit of a process. At this point, probably would have been better off doing the old-fashioned route here. And right now, gonna just go ahead and well, I mean, you have to go. You still have to pull off the. You're still gonna have to pull it off to get that key. Otherwise, you're gonna have a hard time getting to the back. So we'll probably see him leave and return.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know exactly how that works. Like, it's been a while since I've had to fix the water level in here.
There's a small key to dark.
All right. So that is number 6.
Yep.
So now every chest in there except the big key and the boss are in logic.
Yeah, I also missed what was on right side there.
It was not important.
Okay.
I did see it. I did acknowledge what it was, and then it just completely faded out of my brain. Ooh, Star taking another death, but yes, we have a fairy this time. So,
And
fairy to the rescue.
you need a small key, dude.
Oh, there we go.
Is he gonna go try to do diver down again then?
I mean, that's what I would do in this scenario. Yeah, so, yeah, if you're gonna set up to do the diver down glitch here, and when you're going to the left side, you are committing to it, basically.
Oh, he almost had it there. I don't think he's putting like block down far enough down.
Well, the block is in the right spot, I think. At least in this particular setup. Right, Star has the mirror now.
There we go. Oh, no.
Ah. Oh, come on. I'm sure this is just as frustrating for Plumeria to be doing as it is for me to be watching.
You know, I almost wonder if at this point it would have been faster to just come back. Yeah, I imagine not.
Oh, there. Oh, yeah. Just, yes. There we go.
Oh, he got it?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a few.
All right. Key acquired finally for PlumeriaKnight. And
I'm a few
crisis averted.
I'm a few seconds behind you on the stream, sorry.
Yeah. Basically, I refreshed my page as soon as Ricky said he was refreshing the streams, because that tends to keep me caught up.
Oh, okay. And it looks like Starx is going into Swamp.
Mm-hmm. Right, now Plumeria going for yet another diver down here. Gonna have to use the bomb strat here on account of being basically out of magic.
Yep.
It's real close there on that second attempt. I honestly would have been tempted to pick up that 4 bomb drop at this point.
I think he got it. Nope, almost.
That bomb's too high.
Yep. I think he did buy a blue bottle, though.
Oh, that was the left. He had 1 block left, but he pulled it off, and there is our fire rod.
Yep, you were
as
right.
previously prescribed.
There's the Turtle Rock big key.
Ooh. That significantly reduces the amount of things we need to find.
Yep, I think as long as GT isn't, or GT big key's not in some weird place, they're in go mode.
I do still need the pod big key. That's the
Oh yeah.
issue.
What if the pod big keys on the lumberjack?
Could very well be. And of course, it could also be the GT big key, which would be just gross.
Yeah.
Now, again, we don't know actually whether it's Turtle Rock or Skull Woods that is the last crystal.
Oh, because they never found the map, did they?
Yeah. Now, it does look like PlumeriaKnight is, interestingly enough, just going for the Agate Tower play.
He might be thinking what we're thinking.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're thinking about that lumberjack key, and you're like, I'm down at least one big key from what I need here.
It looks like Buttersword was on Argus.
Very nice. Yeah, that is what they say about Swamp. There's always a sword in it.
Oh, I always thought bad for your health.
Oh, well, there's that too.
Buttersword get Aga's Tower is always nice.
Alright, so we are now going to commence with the beatdowns of one Aghanim wizard. I mean, I guess we've got a little bit more of the tower first.
Nah, he's right against Aga's.
Oh, well, never mind. Again, my sync keeps flying back and forth here.
Yep. Mine just yeah, but this is going to be a quick game. So how many blue balls does everyone think he'll give?
Well, he's already gotten the one from where I'm sitting.
I've only seen one as well. I think I've had a total of 10 before.
I don't think I've ever been that unlucky. I don't think I've ever gotten to 10 digits, and I've been doing this for a hot minute, so...
Yeah, that was my one and only 3-hour plus seed. The RNG was just totally bad all over that seed. We never checked Uncle or Castle Basement, did we?
Yeah, I don't think so.
There's the big key to tower. The Tower of Hera. And 20 rubies on Uncle. No problem, Ricky.
Ah, that's what you're talking about. Doing the uncle thing. Okay.
Yep, and it was Buttersword on Argus.
I mean, hey, free swords.
Yeah.
You're going for Dark Cross here, it looks like.
Yeah, but there's still all those checks in the basement, too.
Yep. And that's definitely something we expect to see as well. Now, Star...
Because all the basement checks, they all come from monsters, right? Like
yeah.
All the keys, yeah.
Now, technically, the basement here is not in logic because the Hyrule Castle small key locks it.
Oh, he's going to Aga now. And we're going to get the lumberjack ledge check, which we already know is the big key.
I'm not sure where Plumeria is trying to go here.
I have no clue.
I imagine just somehow trying to get to the Dark World.
Oh, I'm getting my runners mixed up. Who's done Aga? Oops.
Plumeria just did Aga.
Yeah, and Starx is checking the bonk rocks, and I think King's Tomb was just 20 rubies as well.
Huh.
Wait, oh wait, never mind. I was gonna say, is he trying to get... Oh nope, it was 3 bombs on him.
Just looks like a heart piece there on the boomerang chest, while Star is headed for the back of Skull Woods, which, again, we don't know whether it's Turtle Rock or Skull Woods for the last crystal.
Yep.
And Star actually hasn't beaten Vitreous because of that death earlier. Or, no, maybe he has.
No, he hasn't.
He had a death, but then he had the fairy. Maybe he died again. I don't know.
Oh, whatever happens here, if Moth is a crystal, he's in the lead.
That's going to be definitely accurate.
Unless GT is on the lumberjack ledge.
All right, PlumeriaKnight. Okay, we find the small key to Ice Palace on Moth, and that is the last pendant. Unfortunate for Star, but that does mean that if Star wants to, we can go for the pedestal. Speaking of pedestal, or lack thereof, Plumeria just picked up the pod big key on the lumberjack. So you're gonna have to do that before you go to GT.
I think we're getting a pedestal check from Plumeria, though.
Interesting.
Guarantee he's also going. He also
Ooh.
gets Pedestal Woods.
The Thieves Town small key for Star on.
Yep, we're getting pedestal. Oh, sorry. I'm. Oh.
That is the 10 bomb pack. Specifically.
Sorry, Ricky. It did not. So that means back that last chest in I can't speak right now. In Skull Woods was required then, right?
So the last chest in Skull Woods would have been theoretically required to get the Turtle Rock or the Thieves Town small key, but Thieves Town itself isn't necessarily required here because it's a pendant, right?
Yeah. No. Oh, wait. It was Moth that dropped the big key. Okay.
No, Moth dropped the small key to something else. The
And-
Thief's Town small key was in the chest.
Okay, and Starx did a blind pedestal check.
Yep. And dropped some of those bombs right immediately. It was the Ice Palace small key. So yeah, that... So the Ice Palace... the second Ice Palace small key is only required for ice if you don't have the cane.
Yeah. But you, with everything that this seed has thrown at our runners, like, I don't blame Starks doing a blind ped pull.
Alright, so Star gonna go for Turtle Rock here, having that big key. He was about to go to the light world and decided against it. The thing is, going to the light world allows you to save a lot of keys. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's an interesting thing on a light world entrance.
Yeah, that is the way of making sure that you have both the hammer and the moon pearl to take that particular entrance.
Oh, is he? What is he? Oh, that's the.
Yep, this is Laser Bridge, so you
Yeah.
go directly in here, check 4 chests, and then head for the boss. Another small key to GT. That's, I think, all of them at this point.
There's 10 arrows.
While Plumeria going for the pod play here.
Yep. I think he's just going to go straight for Helmosaur at this point.
A very nice item dash for Star to hit those 2 switches real quick as he prepares for the Trinex fight. Butter Sword Trinex pretty quick. Some people even know the back door strats here and can get the 0 cycle if you know what you're doing. Guess I need to learn that.
Mentor, we have something we have to work on. Yeah, usually I have things I want to work on when I am working with my mentor. I have like...
Oh, and there's the GT big key sitting on Turtle Rock.
Yep, we're in go mode now. Oh wait, no.
Star is not in go mode on account of not having that pod big key yet. But honestly, so if you're Star, okay, so Star is just gonna hope that the one on Lumberjack Cave is not it. Apparently,
Well, pod big key was on Lumberjack Ledge.
right. So basically, the only big key that Star doesn't have is the Hera big key. And if he finds the Hera big key, then he'll go to Agate Tower. Otherwise, it's going to be a minute before that happens.
He's really running out of places to look. And he still has to finish Meyer.
So now, one of the things Star did here, so Star did the, what is it? I guess Plumeria is actually going back into Pod to clear it out, looking for the GT big key, I'm assuming.
Oh, didn't they do... Oh, wait, no, that was Trinex that had it, sorry.
Yeah, so both of our runners are going to be retracing some of the steps to try to get what they need.
There was also half magic at those 2 chests.
in the torch room chests of Turtle Rock. Very, very good find.
Yeah. No matter
Where
how...
is Hera Big Key? That's a good question. If PlumeriaKnight has Hera Big Key, I have no idea.
Yeah, I cannot remember at this point where it was. Oh, it was on...
yeah, Uncle Chest. That's right. Yeah. So the minute Star finds that, Star will know that they need to go to Aga Tower. But since they are up here on Death Mountain, it might be that they just go to Aga Tower immediately, because Death Mountain is where Aga Tower is, of course, in the inverted mode. So Plumeria now headed for the Dark Maze. Got a big heart in the big chest of Turtle Rock. And there are 2 more chests for Star to check here. We can get the one in the Big Key location, and then there's the one in the Crystal Roller Room. Alright, so PlumeriaKnight has found the map of Turtle Rock. And I imagine that's where they're headed next. Ha! The small key locked small key, everybody.
The irony.
That key, of course, generally requires all 4 small keys for Turtle Rock, unless, of course, it is in fact a small key, in which case it can be 3. So once PlumeriaKnight beats Turtle Rock here, that's going to be go mode for PlumeriaKnight.
Yes, it will.
And that's going to be a pretty big deal. Star still has to beat Aga Tower. So we'll see if Star decides to go for Aga Tower here or decides to peace out. But yes, PlumeriaKnight going for the Turtle Rock play. Unsurprisingly, probably going directly to the boss. Well, after checking these chests, of course, for that GT Big Key. Finds the last GT Small Key, of course.
Looks like we're getting Aga play now.
Yep, that is going to do Star some good.
Is this insurmountable at this point, though?
I don't know. I mean, when Star finishes Aga Tower, I mean, okay, Star will have to go get the big key and then go finish Pod. So yeah, it's a bit of a, it's a bit of a process. It's not, I don't think it's impossible, but it would require a mishap, I think.
Yeah.
So PlumeriaKnight is going to get pretty lucky here that the GT Big Key is just right along the way here.
Yep, and he knows the backdoor strats. Star, though, is going to have a much faster time because he has a Butter Sword when I think Plumeria only had a master for this.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Butter Sword both ways, but don't hold me to it.
I'm holding you to it. Kidding. With that too, Plumeria is in go mode and he couldn't go straight to Aga too.
Yep. You walk right in, you go up the stairs, you say, yeah, there's a basement, I don't care.
And I'm guessing both these players can do silverless.
Oh yeah, that shouldn't be a problem, I don't imagine. See, PlumeriaKnight, what you do here is you save and quit.
What is he doing?
He's going to Aga too.
Oh yeah, dirt.
Well, what you do here is you save and quit. You end up on top of Hyrule Castle.
And we're getting the swag Aga 1 kill.
Ooh, very nice. Yeah, because Aga 1 is dead and you have the mirror, so you would end up on top of Hyrule Castle that way. I don't think there's any argument that saving and quitting once you get to the light world is not faster. But that's not that big a deal. I'll make sure to not mention that during the interview so I can keep this little piece of information to myself. I mean, what?
Ooh, that was a misplay though on Star's part. He tried to missed the energy blast on Aga.
Oof.
Else Aga would have been dead right now. Oof. There we go.
All right.
I think I was zoning out. Don't mention what.
The fact that he could have saved and quit when he got to the light world to end up with GT.
Oh, okay. Okay, where's he going now?
He's going to go get the pod big key.
What? Oh, I'm there.
We're getting our runners mixed up again, aren't we?
Yeah.
All right. So Plumeria now in the gauntlet on the way up. Honestly, if I'm Plumeria, I might check the 4 chests on the way up, just in case silvers happen.
Yeah.
But otherwise, not checking anything else in this tower. Because at this point, the odds that the silvers are there are actually pretty decent.
I guarantee you, they're gonna be in Aga's tower. That, or they're gonna be on the big key in Thieves Town.
Oh, that sounds gross.
Back before I was doing my best to learn Silverless Ganon, I went and I went back to Thieves Town just to get the silvers.
Yeah, I mean, at least you get the convenient information that the silvers are where they are from Ganon. So if you're one of those players who doesn't particularly want to, isn't really concerned about the speed and is just playing for fun, you can absolutely just go get the silvers. Why not?
I gave 2 attempts to Silverless Ganon before I went to get the silvers. Because I honestly I'm trying to learn to do the strat, I just can't pull it off yet. But yeah, Plumeria is having a pretty decent, quick, Ganon's tower.
Mm-hmm.
Not going for the magic refill. He's not.
Oh no!
He's
got a
bottle.
He's got a potion. He's fine. I was like, oh, he actually ran out there. And he's going to go for one of the chests, but not the other.
Yeah, it was the Fisher Price shield.
Could have been the fire shield if you just picked up that other one. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I forgot about that magic refill. That really sucks.
Alright, and we have a Moldorm fight underway.
Moldorm dead. Let's have silvers be on this chest right here. Nope. Small key to Meyer.
Out of 1. Oh, good old Meyer small keys. You don't need them. But that is one way to, you know, really frustrate you about your trip to left side Meyer that was completely unnecessary. Alright, welcome to Aga 2. Population Plume and you.
And me.
Wow! Very nicely done with the triple shot.
Yes, very.
And just the one on that, but I mean, I'm not going to complain. Oh! Yeah, the projectiles just didn't come in at the right time there, and that will do it for Aga 2. PlumeriaKnight now on the way to the Ganon fight. We're going to see a good old-fashioned Silverless. We do have Butter Sword, so it's going to make the first 2 phases rather quick. Now, he did spend his blue potion, so he's probably going to want to be pretty careful with the magic. But it's only going to take the 12 hits in the final phase, so you can probably use Fire Rod shots to do this, assuming you get Torch Glitch.
Some of the stuff that Ganon says.
There's Star saving and quitting in the light world.
And Plumeria with the stun strat. Not the stun strats. Oh, I guess he did kill Vitreous. We thought he died on Vitreous.
He did die on Vitreous, but he had a fairy with him, so that helped. And yes, the silver arrows are somewhere here in GT, probably in the basement. Could be in that 4th chest that Plumeria decided not to check. Doubt it.
Nah, that's exactly where they're gonna be. This though would be a pretty close race.
Plumeria is setting up for a triple shot here. Quite possible. Very well done.
Ooh, he almost got hit there.
Oof.
Watching the runners always stand right that close to the ledge always makes me nervous. I think it's one more. Nope, one more. Yeah, it was. I got it.
Off by 1. But there we go. Plumeria getting the fight done, about to cross the most dangerous 1x3 platform in all of Hyrule. And reaching the final boss. And there we are. Plumeria fight finishing with a first place time of 1 hour 56 minutes and 37 seconds. I'm ready to get my butt handed to me next time. I mean, what?
I don't know. Like, I think his race will be close. Hey there.
And it looks like both of our runners have gone ahead and joined us for commentary here. Star, of course, not quite finished on stream, but that will be happening shortly. Welcome to both PlumeriaKnight and Star X. Congratulations on finishing. Yeah.
Congrats to PlumeriaKnight, by the way.
Yeah, it looks like we are having a little trouble hearing Plumeria. He might not be coming through on the microphone, but we'll see how that works out for now.
Yeah, so that was another one of those seeds.
That it was.
Most definitely.
Sorry about that.
There we go.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, yes, we can.
Excellent.
Welcome, PlumeriaKnight. Congratulations on the win here.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was one heck of a race here. All came
Yeah,
down to
GG to
who decided to
Starx.
do that Aga play first, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I didn't have much else to do except like Thieves Town, cleaning up the mountain, and a couple other things. The rest of TR as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was mostly isolated checks for me too. So the plan was to
Yeah.
clean out TR, then
By the time
go back down using Aga Tower. Yeah, that was something.
I can't remember which one of you it was.
Yeah,
that
I don't
checked
think I had the TR big key at that point.
I can't remember which one of you it was that checked the lumberjack early in the seed.
I am pretty sure that was Plumeria.
That was most definitely not me.
Right.
I think I went to
know you
check.
I checked it pretty much as soon as I hit the light world, I think.
I know Star checked it quite a bit later, but did check it before he decided to do Aga Tower.
Yeah.
There were still a few other things.
Checked it as soon as I got boots. But yeah, that was not a nice sight. Seeing that big key on the ledge, that was not fun. Especially not that late into the seed.
And once you'd found that GT key on Turtle Rock and you were done cleaning out Turtle Rock, you're like, I'm pretty sure that key is the one I'm looking for. It turns out Plumeria also did find the Hera big key, so that helped.
Yeah.
Put it in logic there. I guess it was that.
Yeah,
and the
after I'd
swamp
already
big
done the
key was all
tower.
that was left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nobody
So it
wants
was
to find the swamp big.
basically a 50-50, more or less. No, especially after Swamp.
Yeah, there's a bunch of keys I didn't want to find that I did find, like the Deep Stone Small,
Hera Small.
Hera Small. Yeah, definitely did not want to see those keys and did not want to go do those checks. But hey, in the end, didn't have to. But still, the seed still found a way.
Yeah, that is how Rando gonna do sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, I don't want to be that guy, but I may have signed up for this race to commentate it because, whoever won it was going to be my opponent next round. So, good luck, Plumeria. I'm sure you'll give it a good
Good luck
showing.
to you too.
I will probably lose.
I don't know about that, but I will do my best.
Yeah, well played to both of you. We see Star finishing on screen here now, with an official time of something in the order of 2 hours, 2 minutes, and 40 some odd seconds. But well done to Star as well, and very well done to make it this far, because everybody who made it this far in the tournament had to win quite a few races and knock out some pretty good players. So definitely congratulations to both of you.
Yes, very much congrats, guys.
Yeah, that was a hard fought.
Thank you.
Hard
GG,
fought,
Star.
Series too. Yeah, GG's.
Yeah, all 3 games are super close.
Yeah, that one was the one that was the least, where we finished the farthest. We had a 2.5 minute difference in the first, 20-some seconds in the second race. So yeah, it was pretty close all around.
I mean, this was still only like a little over 7 minutes, which is, over the course of a 2-hour race is still huge, or is still very small in the whole margin of things. So definitely no, or not even 7 minutes. Sorry, it was more like
6 minutes 10 seconds.
Yeah, so very, very close between the two of you, and that I don't think you could have asked for a better series here.
Yeah, could have gone either way for pretty much all 3 races. So congrats to PlumeriaKnight, and looking forward to see you and Dr. Bobtastic clash out in the next round.
Yep. I'll at least.
All right, it'll be fun.
I'll at least, you'll at least have the good fortune of our very first race. Pretty sure it's not going to be inverted keys, because that was also
no,
my
that's
last race.
unlikely. Yeah.
So.
Oh well, then it's impossible.
Exactly. So it won't be inverted keys. Could still be keys. All sorts of things. I actually kind of like the
tournament hard.
So I do want to mention one thing that I said I wasn't going to mention, but I had to throw it out there anyway. So when you were going to GT, right? So
yeah.
You went to the light world at 5, and then you ran over.
Yeah.
There. But you had beaten Naga 1 and you had the mirror.
Oh, yeah.
You could have saved and quit from the light world and just been there.
Right.
I hate to give my opponent advice, but that could have saved a little bit of time.
Definitely. I have to remember that one.
Yeah, it's not the most common experience.
Yeah.
I did it, but it was really like a flash of light. Like, hey, I can just save and quit here, right? I just spawned back on the castle and went up.
It's not the sort of thing you think about until, oh right, this is a thing I can do.
Especially in inverted.
Yeah, I think I had a lot of that today.
Don't.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about going into swamp. We're not talking about swamp. Didn't happen. Don't know what you're talking about. Anyway.
Yeah, mirrored.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, this was a great race. I enjoyed it. Is there anything else you two would like to say before we wrap it up here?
Just give a shout out to the Restream team here. Thanks a lot for putting this on.
Yep, always fun to be restreamed and have a chance to show off to a broader audience. So GG's to both commentators, the tracker, and the whole restream team.
All right. Thank you once again to both of our runners, Starx433 and PlumeriaKnight. If you like what you saw here, you should probably give these guys a follow here on the Twitches, because it was a good time.
Yes, it was.
I want to thank our tracker / restream tech, Ricky Kikiri, and of course my co-commentator, Nero Lightshine. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am going to bow out here, but thank you all for watching. I've been Dr. Bobtastic. I will see you all at a later occasion.
Alright. And to wrap it up, thank you all for watching. We're going to go raid ZeldaSpeedRuns 3 right now. They're doing an Ocarina of Time Randomizer Freaky Friday race coming up in a few hours at 11:10 p.m. Eastern. we have another Link to the Past randomizer challenge cup match between Grey Corvid and Sir Link-A-Lot. So come back around to watch that at 11:10 p.m. Eastern. And then tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, we have a Link to the Past All Dungeons Restricted Major Glitches monthly race, which I think a bunch of people here will be interested in to see. And yeah, yes, I will get up the points right now. But with that, thank you all for watching. Hope you had a wonderful time, and have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye!